to you about your cosplay. I know it's Gwen taking the lizard serum. It's fantastic. I think it's one of the top 5 I've seen today. I love that tail.
Any character I play, I like to look in the background. So that way when I go to the con, I have a feeling of like, I am that person. You know what I mean? And I like to be villains because in real life, I'm not. I'm like really sweet and like bubble gum, you know? So to come out and be like, "Argh."
Hello, Jada. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I must say, you look very lovely. And this cosplay, I can't even put a word, but I can only describe it with some sound effects. Ngang, ngang, ngang. Holy guacamole.
I actually always wanted to cosplay Diva, but I had never did it before. I was like, you know what? One day I'm going to do it. One day I'm going to do it. Then finally, I did it, which is today.
Cosplayer Lily, a very popular character. They probably made millions of action figures of. What made you decide to do such a cosplay?
Oh, I went to a thrift store and I saw this robe and I saw this blanket and my mind went, oh, Baby Yoda. And like, so this is just a cut up blanket and it's a robe. And I was like, I could definitely pull it off. And then this just felt. So I thought it was a nice, easy, and cheap cosplay because I'm a cosplayer on a budget and like this whole thing costs less than $10.
I'm here at Wintercon and I have the lovely Kay. I really like her cosplay. Holy guacamole.
Thank you.
What made you decide to do the Loki character?
Basically, the new Marvel Cinematic Universe that gave me the idea of doing a Loki cosplay. But because of the new Loki series that came out on Disney Plus, I didn't want to just do Loki. While I respect Tom Hiddleston and his Loki is spectacular, I didn't want to just do the generic Loki that's in the movies. So when I found the canonically Lady Loki in the comic books, I decided to do Lady Loki instead.
I love this zombie cosplay. Holy guacamole. It's a definitely standout cosplay. How long did it take you to put all this together?
3 hours. It does take time to make sure
Make it look good
to
like
make it look good. Yeah, yes,
That's the trick.
that is the trick. Not to make it look cheap, make it look nice and realistic.
On the topic of movies, have you ever seen a movie you would say they shouldn't remake?
E.T.
E.T. they should not remake?
Leave it alone. It's like one of those childhood movies where you're like, if they remake it, they're gonna digitalize E.T. and make him look all like, you know, he's chicken wire and clay and he looked amazing.
I know they were trying to do The Breakfast Club, and I'm so against that. I'm so against it. Don't do it. Don't touch it. Leave it. That's a movie I can watch right now and still like get emotional at the end and still be like, I'm rooting for all of them. I think that's something that's too pure. Leave it alone.
Die Hard, one of my favorite movies. I watch it every Christmas. Absolutely not. I would probably protest if they ever decided to remake Die Hard.
My top 5, okay, Scarface, never make it again.
Definitely.
Grease, they did it so many times, they ruined it. They should have left it original the way it was. The Warriors, don't touch it. Leave it alone. It's perfect. The Rockies, like, leave it alone. Leave it alone. Creed is okay, but...
Have you ever seen a really bad movie that you'd recommend nobody to see?
I actually love the movie. It's not something that I hate. It's actually something I love. But there was something in there that was a little bit the way that they stereotype Asians in this particular movie, actually. I think the movie is called Big Trouble, Little China. It's a great movie, but the way they stereotype Asians is like the fighting scenes. They have like chopsticks flying up in the air. So that's just like ridiculous. I was like, is that what they see us as? They just see us chopsticks flying up in the air when we're like doing a battle?
Probably have to be Green Lantern with Ryan Reynolds. I love Ryan Reynolds. I love him to death. He's one of my favorite actors, but that movie was not it. No.
Saw Uncut Gems in theaters. I didn't really I wasn't getting it. I didn't get the hype like that. And maybe if I like do another rewatch with Uncut Gems, but that's the last movie I can think of where I was like, I don't know if it was for me.
Did not like Suicide Squad, Part 2. The original was awesome. I loved every character. The second one, it was hard for me to like anybody, really. John Cena's character just annoyed me. And just the girl with the rats, I was like, no.
Have you ever seen a really bad movie that you'd recommend nobody to see?
No, I appreciate a lot of different things. Even those really sucky movies or like the B-rated movies, I just laugh because it's so hilarious. Like I saw one recently with this giant snake out of nowhere and he eats the girl and then this... Oh, have you seen the one where Jack Frost, the snowman? The killer snowman! They like, the snowman kills everyone and the second one they go to this paradise island and these snowballs and they start eating everybody. It's just incredibly stupid good.